Welcome guys back to the madness of Home Harbor with San Juan. So we finished the hull. I already did some stuff on the deck. I'll explain you right now what I did and what we're going to do in this video and what I will change again in this ship. So guys, first of all, I will show you what I did. I already glued 2 barrels. Right now I will show you how to do this, how I did them. I did 2 gratings. 2 smaller one, the big one we will do together. Also we'll show you how to do this, and basically this is it what I did by myself. Then guys, honestly this stuff right here, I don't like metal cast parts, you know that, and this part I will skip it. I will skip it and I will do the San Juan, well, something like Polaris. I have some leftovers guys, things like this. I'm going to do the holes on the deck right here, holes right in the hole for the rope for the anchor, and it will just go inside the hole just like I did with Polaris. It's going to be the eyeball with the go through the eyeball, go to the hole, that's it. So guys, what we are going to do today, first I will show you right now how I paint the barrels. It's very easy. How I stick them together, then using the rope put in the position. Then we're going to do the gratings. We're going to do the steps. They're right here. There's 4 of them. Then we will place some of eyeballs on the handrails for the rigging, and basically this is it. This is the plan for this video. So guys, let's start with the barrels. The barrels, huh? Pretty easy guys. I just take a marker, and by the lines I go with 2 lines. I just mark like this with a simple black marker. I mark the lines, 2 of them. If you want to make it more sophisticated, it's old barrel, so I don't care if I dirt it with a marker or not. If you want to make it more sophisticated, I suggest you use the acrylic paint and some very thin brush. I don't need it. Then guys, I will use the walnut stain for this one as well as for gratings. So I just put a little bit too much of the stain, and let's just stain it. After the stain it, I don't want very dark color. I put it in the paper towel. Now you see a small difference in the shade, in the color, in the tone of the color, but when it will be dry it will be the same. So with the barrels, with the painting of the barrels, we are done. It's very easy, very simple. Now what I'm going to do, a drop of glue to put them together. So I suggest you take some straight piece of wood. This is my piece that I work on it. So just give a drop of glue guys. And you stick them together like this. Now we just wait a little bit until it dries, and then we will continue. So guys, when it's dry, what I'm about to do, take the rope. I just give this is the super glue gel. Before I use the instant super glue. So now I give just a drop of glue, put it behind, and now we just go around with the rope. I go 3 times. like this, guys. Now just cut the excess. Like this. Now we're going to do the same thing beneath, and we will place it on our ship. So guys, I turned my ship. So if those barrels was between 4th and 5th plank right here, this one is closer, so I will put between 2nd and 3rd, for example. I will just apply a little bit of glue. Whoa, it's not a little bit. I need to clean it up. Now this is just placed. And that's it, guys. So we placed 2 pairs of barrels. Now we will continue. We will continue with the eyeballs, guys. So yeah, okay. Let's continue and work with the eyeballs. We have a few of them. What I will use 8mm drill. They will enter very tight, so I will not need to glue them. I don't like to glue the eyeballs. So okay, let's start. First one we can put right here. If I'm not mistaken, it go right here. Yeah, guys, 6mm drill, 8mm drill doesn't work. So the next hole I will use the 6mm. You place the ring with the eyeball. Now I just give here. I will give a drop of glue, and now I will put inside. Like this. Great. Now the next one will be in the front of this hole right here, hole for the mast. So let's just drill the hole. Okay, this part is done. Now we're going to place the rings for the rigging. How I'm thinking to do: the first ring should go, first one should go right here. So we're going to give one between, well, I'm going to do one right here, right now, in the middle. Then I'm going to give, first hole will be here. Then I will use our first planking. I think it will be enough. I hope it will be enough, because there is, I can check, but there is no nothing in instructions that says how much, what space between those eyeballs. I will give 5mm, right? So I will take the piece of wood for the from the first planking. So here is one. Here is going to be another one. I do really hope this is enough. And then after this, one more. Well, it's actually very funny how it come up, because it come up that the first one is right when you have the last, right here, when we have the last piece of wood, one is right in the middle of it and two on each side. Well, I think this is, I hope this is right by the picture. Well, almost. Well, I go with this. I will not die. So I'm going to drill the hole here and here, put the eyeballs, and then we will start drilling, marking right here. This part right here is done, and the right answer is 0.5 mil for drilling the holes. Yeah, those drills that I buy, twist drills. I never know what's twist drills. They're not good at all. So guys, our next holes are starting at the fourth. I don't know how to say it. Fourth piece of wood. Fourth. Yeah, okay. Fourth piece of wood. So here we have the first one. Now goes second one. Third one. And fourth. I don't know, it doesn't look like in the picture. It looks like it have more space, but I will go with this. So don't waste your time. I'm going to drill those holes, put the eyeballs, and we'll come back to it. So 0.5. So guys, I finished this part. I did them. Well, I think that 5 mil between them, it's not enough. So actually do probably 7 or 8 between them, guys. I already did 5 mil. I will go with that. No problem. Now, what I did again, I did here 3 mil holes. I put those things. I don't know how to call them, guys. What you can do, funny thing, I took one of those things from the shoe, from the old shoe. You can do the same. Yeah, I did that in my frigate in the stern gallery as well. Two holes like this. I took it from the shoe. This is one of the options. So guys, we're done with the eyeballs. Now the next job is going to be pillars like this to secure the anchor. They go in the front. So how I do them? By the instructions, of course. 3 by 3 piece of wood. So now guys, I will try to explain you the best way I can how I do it. First, we do not very deep cuts like this around this piece of wood, right? Straight cuts. It's important. Now, by the angle from the top to the bottom, we just starting to cut the pieces around it. Camera, as always, don't want to focus. Like this, I think. Like this, by the angle. Do the cuts. You have this first piece. Now, just send it down with the round moves. Like this. Send it down around. Send down the corners. And that's it. Now what I'm about to do, is again do the same hole right here in the bottom, in the middle, and leftovers from the eyeballs I push inside. Don't need to glue it. Well, I don't need to glue it. I did 5mm hole, so I don't need to glue it. And I put it inside. So then I will do the hole in the hole to attach those pillars. Now I'm going to paint them black, stain them so they will match our ship, and then we will just put them in the place they belong to be. So guys, after staining it and painting black, I make the holes. Where I did the holes, we have the last piece of wood between the draining holes. I put here in the top 10mm wood, 10mm, and put 2 holes already. Again, I don't even will glue it because it's really steady, guys. So I will just put them inside. Great, guys. Great. Now, before we will start building our steps and the last gratings, we will glue stuff for the rigging. They are right here. So let's just start from the back. I already paint them. I paint them black, just a simple acrylic paint. Damn it, I lose it. Now let's just glue it. First to go in the front of the second one. Third one. So I will go third one. Guys, I already everything eyeball, not. If you go 1mm here, 1mm there, it will not make much of a difference. But if you're really perfectionist, I am not. My ship is not, because my ship is old. Also, guys, this one 65. Also, let's glue it on our stern behind. Good, good. Now 2 more are going here in the front of the second one, more to the middle of the deck. Probably I will go right here. Yeah, I'll just go like this. I hope you can see where they are. And this one goes in the front of the third one right here, somewhere in the same line as those ones. So right here. Boom. You're probably wondering why I'm not preparing stuff, the support for the lifeboats. Guys, I make my decision. I will not put the lifeboats on this ship. They are metal cast. I don't like it. I don't want to paint them. First of all, I hate to paint metal. Second, it's not, it will not look like a wood. So guys, I don't want this. So guys, almost everything on the deck is ready. Now let's do the gratings and steps. So guys, let's continue with my madness and put some crazy stuff on San Juan. So let's first, I already prepared all of the pieces that we need to do the gratings and steps. We're just going to assemble it. I will explain you what paint I use. For example, for the steps, the back parts are stained with the sapely. The middle one, black paint, sand it down, again sapely. Then the gratings. So guys, check it out. Gratings have 5 by 5 holes. If we're going to measure like this, assemble the gratings, well, it's not a problem, it's not an issue, you just put them together, that's all. I did some damaging with the knife in different places, and I stain it with the walnut stain, guys. Then I prepare a piece of wood from our first planking. I'm sure you have leftovers, 2 by 5. So let's start assembling. What I want to, this is how much does it have? It have 3. That's why the gratings were 3. We need to use for the framing of the gratings 3 by 3. I used 2 by 2 because when I was preparing planks for this part right here, for those parts, I prepared too much of planks and I don't want to waste it, so I'm going to use 2 by 2. So obviously they going to be lower than our gratings, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to flip over the gratings, then I will just start to glue it like this. Okay, so let's just start gluing it. I used super glue. So it will be kind of faster, right? You need to find perfectly straight piece of wood or something like that to do this part right here, guys, right? So for now we did one part. Now let's glue the other part. I just want to see how to do it better. Let's glue here one with no damaging, right? Okay. Guys, you understand, this is just optional, how to say it, it's just my fantasy, guys. If you don't like it, you just do follow the instructions, do by the instruction stuff. There is no problem with that at all. Great. Now, so to check it, how much I need to cut, I will take one more piece like this. We'll put the gratings. So this part, right, I can cut. Now I'm going to glue this part to this one. Here I need to sand it. Yeah, just a little bit. Good. And now let's check what I will use now. This one. Yes. So let's flip it over. No, not flip it over. First we're going to glue. This one right here. Let's cut this part right here. Again, I'm going to sand it down. Now I'm going to glue it from this side, guys. Great. Let's cut this part. Now I'm going to glue the rest 2 pieces, and then we going to frame it. Guys, after gluing the another parts of the gratings, this is what I've got. It's just a little bit wet still, so it's in some parts it's shining. Guys, this is my madness. This is my old look of the ship. You may agree with this, you may not. This type of weathering is not for everyone, for sure. I'm not saying that this is very nice or very cool. For me, it is. I like it. I like to do all the stuff. So for me, this is pretty interesting. It's not for everyone, I understand. So if you just don't like it, guys, do go with the instructions and you'll have no problem at all. This is something that I wanted to do. Very old look of the ship. So guys, well, what I can say, just my fantasy. So it is in a position, guys. The damaging you just do very easy with the knife, modeling knife, so you'll have no problem with this, guys. So this is how it look on my ship. Now let's do with the steps. So we need 2 steps for each side. So we need to cut, we will have here 2 steps. We need to cut this piece like this. Have here 1, and now I'm going to have another one. Now let's just sand them down. Easier to cut. Here we're going to have 1 more. Good, and from another part 1 more. Guys, never throw nothing away. Those leftovers, no, this obviously not. But for example, this one you can use somehow, some way in the future build. Could be very something interesting. So that's it. We have 4 pieces. Now let's. I need to check. 81. So 81 we have 10 millimeters. let's just cut those pieces by 10. I remember in my Candelaria, when I was doing the steps, I didn't even glue them together because they come inside very tight. We will see right now. Yeah, no, there is no need to glue them. They're entering pretty nice. So, the first steps are done. And they go right here, guys. Like this. So guys, this is pretty simple. I'm going to assemble them and then I will come back to you and we will continue. We will not continue. This is the last part of the video, guys. So I do more 4 letters, glue them on the position, and that's it. So I will do this job. It's not a problem, piece of cake. And you will just see what we have done in this video, guys. And so guys, I glue the steps. Here I broke first one. Here we have a second one. I don't know why my steps are a little bit higher than the instructions, but I really don't care. I give a little bit with the black paint, a little bit dry brush to make them a little bit more dirty. The gratings. So guys, for today, for this video, this is it. This is what we have accomplished. I am happy with the result. And the next video is going to be the cabin right here and the anchors, guys. So let me know in the comment section what you think about the aging of this. By the way, when you're going to do these gratings right here, I forgot to paint it black beneath. So when you look very closely, you can see there is nothing there. That's why I don't like to put the gratings. I like gratings like this, when you see that there is some space inside open. I like this. So guys, don't forget to paint black beneath these gratings. Let me know what you think about the aging of the ship. And guys, well, thank you very much. Thank you for your attention, for your time, for following my channel, and I see you next time.